Yeah. What do you think about, and I'm curious as to how prevalent this is on the larger scale with larger SaaS companies. A lot of small SaaS companies, especially in the beginning stages, will do very clever things to raise capital instead of taking VC money, like offering their software for 5 years or lifetime deals and all of this sort of thing to raise capital. What do you think about that? Have you seen that at all with larger SaaS companies?
I'm
Do you think
laughing.
that's a viable way to raise capital?
Yeah, I'm laughing because I think there's that funny phrase called "I resemble that remark." When I was at my last company, Contenio, we did everything we could because we didn't have VC funding. And so we would go to companies and we'd say, "Hey, would you buy our software?" And sometimes they'd say, "No, it's missing this feature." And I'd say, "Hey, look, here's the deal. You buy our software now. I'll give you the license. We get the money. We'll build the feature. And when the feature is delivered, the annual term of your license will start. You win because you're guaranteed to get the feature because I eventually have to deliver it. Otherwise, you'll get the software free forever. I win because I get the money I need to build it, and you get the benefit of the software right now." And it was surprising the number of customers in our early days who would take us up on that. They'd be like, "Yeah, we can see value in your software. And it doesn't do everything we want, but it does enough. So we see some value."
Right.
And I'd be like, "Great." And
That's
we
a
did
very
that.
interesting, I haven't seen that done a lot, but that's a really interesting scenario that you brought up. And I've thought of it, it's crossed my mind before, but I don't see a lot of it. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it would work for everyone. I was blessed because we had just an amazing development team. Our development team was run by a very experienced leader. I'll just say his first name, Dan, Big Dan. And Big Dan was a very experienced engineering leader. And you could just trust this guy. If he said, "Hey, I'm going to have that feature done," he'd get it done. Might have to work a little extra harder on a weekend or a night every now and then, but he'd get it done. He would deliver.